Hi guys and welcome. So today we've come to Tintern Abbey to have a look around. We got here early, they don't open till 10. And it was about 9:45 when we arrived, something like that. Went down to the car park and there was a billboard to say there's a lot of conservation work going on around the actual main part of the building, the ruins. So if we were to go into the grounds, paid to go into the grounds, we wouldn't be able to see anything anyway. And that was the whole point, come and have a look around, get some in-depth video, pictures, but we can't actually go into the grounds. So it's just we're doing a walk around the little village instead, which is very lovely.
It's lovely. It's freezing cold.
It's freezing cold.
It's like 1 degree.
Yeah, my fingers are pink.
It's really nice. We just walked past the river, but we can go back that way.
Yeah, it's really nice. So
it's a lovely setting. It
is. It's a beautiful, beautiful setting. And unfortunately, we're not going to be able to get into the Abbey today because I just don't see the point in paying, I don't know, what is it, £18 to get in and go look around when we can't actually look around the main part. So we're just going to do some video around the outside, show you a bit around this lovely little village, and yeah, hopefully you like what you see. And then we plan to come back here when it's a bit warmer and we can get onto the actual the grounds of the Abbey and have a look around.
We've been there a while.
That's one way to use your old shoes and boots.
It's a little book shed.
It's cute.
This is really cool though. We've got the little nasty box with the fresh farm eggs.
And sadly, there are no eggs. We love eggs. I eat about 4 a day.
They're right here.
Look at the chickens.
Actually, the chickens are right here.
If Ruby was here, she'd love them. Oh, look at the fluffy chicken. Look at that fluffy white chicken.
Hello.
Hello, little birds.
There's little Tina Turner.
Tina Turner. Oh my God, they're amazing. I love chickens. Love animals. Aww. Hello.
Got a nice little location, riverside.
Yeah. You live better than most people.
Yeah, there's some ducks over here as well.
Oh, little ducky ducks. Hey.
Yeah, if they ever go down to the water.
Yeah, they must do.
Actually, looking at it, they look like wild ducks. They probably just come in from there for the feed. No wonder why the chicken was pecking on it. So get away from my feed.
You got it easy. So, there's the Abbey to our left, and up in the trees, it's quite hard to spot. There
Zoom
is.
in, there you go, just about there.
Just about to see it.
You can't see there.
So that is some church ruins. I'm not sure of the age, but I know there was a fire there quite some time ago, and there's obviously old gravestones that have been forgotten there. And I was hoping to have a little wander up there and go have a mooch around, because that's one of my favourite things, old churches and graveyards, especially if they're abandoned. But it might be a bit of a cold, steep climb.
I don't know how wet it's going to be either.
Yeah, it has been raining a lot. It's February, it's just after my birthday, so it's freezing cold and damp. Everything's quite damp, so it might have to be something that we come back and do in the spring.
Yeah,
or maybe
nice.
the summer.
That'd be nice.
Yeah.
Well, I can feel my hands.
Yeah, because they're so pink.
Actually, holding this phone is killing me.
Yes.
Let's get moving. So down here, we've just been walking past a few lovely little cottages that just basically looks out over the river.
Yeah, there's lots of wildlife around as well. There's so many birds, loads of ducks, lots of very friendly people.
There's a nice bridge that we walked across.
Yeah.
So that's the main Abbey car park, but right next to it, we've got this ancient little place called the Anchor Inn. Now it's a 12th century building, it used to be a mill. It's been a pub since 1806. So it's been, licensed premises anyway.
It's a long time to be drinking beer.
Looks like a lovely little place, we haven't been in there yet.
Look at it, look how cute that is. That's very quaint.
But for the van lifers, this used to be a pub stop.
Yeah.
I can show you where, in their car park, they had a place where you could stay overnight. It cost you a £5, but
then you'd get that redeemed if you went and bought food or drink in the pub.
Yeah.
Which
but
is
some
amazing.
people have abused it, and it stopped them from doing it, unfortunately.
And that was just very recently as well, because we were looking at doing this in the spring.
Yeah, so a couple of months ago, I think.
Yeah.
But the car park was just there behind the play park, and we would have woken up basically to the Abbey, which is right there.
Oh, look at that. Imagine seeing that during the sunrise or sunset.
Yeah, let's go to the car park now. There you go. As you can see, no overnight parking, which is a shame because it would have been there. There's a cafe, and there's the Abbey. Perfect. Well, this car park here is £5 for a day anyway. And you can redeem the ticket in the Anchor.
Yep, or at the Abbey.
Or at the Abbey itself. Not a cafe then, I guess.
No.
Okay. Well, in the cafe over there, there's actually public toilets on the side, free to use, which is really, really nice. Really clean. Is that that?
So we've just come over the road from the car park. Just having a little look over the wall.
You got a pretty decent view from here, to be fair.
Yeah, you can see pretty much everything. I didn't bring my drone with me today. I forgot.
That's a shame, because the
I know.
river and the valley.
Yeah, it would have been the perfect day to bring it, since we're not actually going onto the grounds because of the work that's going on right now.
It's not really windy.
No, it's a pretty calm day. It's quiet. So yeah, I'm really gutted about that, but we will be coming back.
So if you look down here, they got the walkways kind of fenced off. You can't use them. So I bet they're missing out on some trade.
Oh yeah, definitely, because it gets really busy here quite for most of the year. There's lovely doors down there. But look at it. I really didn't expect it to be quite so grand and big.
Epic.
No, I knew it was a big place, but it's so much bigger than what I actually expected. When you see it in person, I mean, the camera does it no justice whatsoever, but it's enormous.
That's what she said.
So here's the front of the Abbey. Look how amazing it is.
It is really cool. Could have got some really good pictures of you there.
Yeah.
The doorway is lush.
That is amazing, isn't it? Look at that.
Yeah.
All the details there. Yeah. Unfortunately, not today. It wasn't our day. Here is some of the fencing and such for the conservation work going on.
Yep, and scaffolding around the inside of that one wing, around the edge.
Yeah.
It's a shame because I've always wanted to come here and take pictures.
Yeah. And the day we choose, when we don't have the kid with us,
Yeah.
we can't go in.
Yeah, she's at nursery for 5 hours, so we thought we'd take a quick nippy little trip. And it is a nippy.
It is nippy. It's very nippy. And look at that, up just behind Shane's head. That's a hotel. It looks like it says the Abbey Hotel, and it's completely abandoned.
Used to say Abbey Hotel. It's now the
Beautiful doorway and a classic post box there, just inset to the wall. This is just below that abandoned hotel over there. I don't think we're going to be able to get into that, but it doesn't matter. It's just a nose around today until we come back in the spring.
Down there on the right.
More chickens. Oh yeah, down there.
See the little smoky chimney and that little cottage there?
Look how cute that is. It's very idyllic, isn't it?
Yeah, apart from it's freezing, yeah.
But yeah, there's another look at the scaffolding there on the on one of the wings of the Abbey. It's a shame, but I guess, you know, they need to preserve these things.
Yeah, and if they do in the winter, hopefully they get it ready for spring, but
Yeah,
I don't know how long it's going on for.
Exactly. We'll find out. We didn't look online before we came. We just came. Normally we research these things, but thought, no, we'll go. But it doesn't matter. Oh, just look at the depth in between those archways.
Yeah, nice.
That's amazing.
I'd love to get closer and just right down there and just be able to get all the roof arches all the way down.
Yeah.
That'd be lovely.
That'd be amazing. Another day though.
Yep.
Another day. It's still going to be standing here.
Let's go have a look. Now it's open. There you can see where they've cordoned off area, right?
Yeah, here we go.
That's the main abbey.
Yep. And so unfortunately we won't have any access to that, and that's the main bit that we wanted to go see, so we'll come back at another time. We're just going to find out when it's roughly going to be done.
You get the prices as well. Admission adults $9.50. But you do get £5 off for the car park.
Yes. Oh, it's really warm here.
It is warm.
Oh, I can feel the warmth. So we just had a walk around the little gift shop there. It was really warm when we walked in, so that was nice. Refreshed our hands a little bit. So we spoke to the lady behind the counter, and she said that the conservation work at the moment is a 5-year project. So it's going to be ongoing for quite some time, as you can imagine, but the work will move around certain parts of the Abbey. So you do actually have access to certain bits. You can't go into all of it. There's certain little walkways that you can go into. So it just depends where they're working at the time when you visit. So it'll still be here when we come in the spring.
I think you can see a lot, but if you wanted to take pictures and have the perfect picture without all the stuff in the background, then that's going to be difficult.
Yeah, that's going to be very hard.
With your mind, then fair enough, you're okay.
Yeah. But you never know, you can get some good angles, I guess, if you have a good eye for photography. You can try and hide things in the background. We're quite good at that kind of thing, aren't we?
Yeah, just hiding the bins from over there, you see.
Yeah, very good. Good thinking. So yeah, we're going to come back, I guess, in the spring when it's a bit warmer, and we'll just see what parts we can access at the time. And yeah, I guess we'll bring little Ruby with us as well.
Yeah, and we got that little church just up there.
Oh, yeah, the little church up in the trees. Dying to go see that. So yeah, I guess that's all we can say for today, and we'll see you in the next video, I suppose.
Shame we can't stay.
Yeah, that's a shame. We don't have time to really go and have a look around now because we've got to go back
I mean, stay the night.
Oh, stay the night.
And that little pub.
God, yeah. The little pub over there. I know, that's really disappointing.
It'd be really nice. Then you'd be able to see this without anyone here.
Yeah, we'd be able to see it during the sunrise and the sunset. That'd be quite magical.
Oh well, we do Stonehenge, we can do that. That's something we need to do.
Stonehenge is on our list, 100%. So yeah, we'll see you in the next one then, guys. Thanks for watching, and see you later. Bye.
Don't think so.
So off we go. I know I said goodbye just now, but I thought I'd do some video as we're driving away.
there are some epic views that we saw on the way here.
There are this amazing views over the river, up into the trees, the valleys.
And some filming locations for Netflix Sex Education, if you ever saw that, that
such
series.
a good series.
Series 1 and 2, really good. 3,
Not so much.
a little bit over the top, but
Yeah.
still good.
Yeah.
But that was really, really good. And yeah, there's quite a few little locations around here, and Simonjat, where the main house is that we went to, remember?
Yeah, we went there a couple of years ago. Oh, what a place.
Yeah, our little daughter was only like
She was
2, 3 months old.
Would have been less than that. She would have been. Oh, actually, no, it would have been about a month and a half.
Yeah,
maybe
like 6 weeks old.
Yeah, around about that. Yeah, we went up past the house and they were actually filming an episode as we got there, and the dog gave our secret location away because she started bloody barking. So the security guard came out.
Crying, but it wasn't. It was the dog.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the security guy come along and told us to move on.
Very politely. He was very nice.
But we did see them filming. It was quite
Yeah,
cool.
we did. So that was quite good. We managed to stick the camera over the fence and have a little nosy.
Yeah, you could see the tree house that was built
Yeah.
and stuff. It was really cool. So
Yeah,
we need to
really
go back there as well, to be fair.
Yeah, we do.
Now they finished all the filming and stuff, and it'd just be like a normal place again.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, this little village here, I was saying earlier that when you're younger, you don't necessarily sit back and like think of what these sort of places are like and the natural beauty of it is. You know, I wonder what it would be like to live here like 100 years ago, before we had the internet and everything, you know. And all you got is this lovely river right there, and the valleys, and a couple of local pubs.
Yeah, and that is it.
And we could see from the recycle bins that a lot of people drink around here. They were rammed with wine bottles and
They were.
beer bottles and stuff. It made me feel a lot better about myself.
Oh dear.
No, it's a lovely little village in the
Great
valley.
little place. It is. It's lovely.
Really, really nice. Yeah, look at it though. Look at the views. And this is in winter, obviously. You get the summer.
I can imagine it'd
It'd
be
be all
just as
green
lovely.
and lovely.
Yeah, and it'd be just as lovely in autumn as well, when everything starts to change colour. So, at the moment, everything's very much dead and brown.
Yeah.
Not
A little bit
exciting.
Scotland like,
Yeah.
kinda.
So over there, it's a bit hard to see on camera, but that's the bridge that was featured in on Sex Education quite a few times. Down there we are.
Sure, is that one quite wide?
Yeah, it's definitely that one.
Okay.
Yeah, so they're featured on there walking back and forth a few times and on their bikes. So that's one of the locations.
I'd like to find that one that's really thin and a long one.
Oh yes, I know.
I
what
think
you
that's
mean.
more down Simonjat, isn't it?
I think so, yeah. Look at it around here, it's just trees, trees, trees. My favourite thing. So nice. I can see why they picked this location for filming.
Yep.
Can't really see it on camera, but there's the river running alongside the carriages there.
And the next little village that we get to, I'm pretty sure it has the filming location for the shop,
Yes.
the laundry shop. So it seemed to be closed down.
Yeah, it looked like it was abandoned and shut up. We shall soon find out.
Yeah, it's this village here. Can't remember how far down it was. It'd be down here on the left somewhere.
Yeah, down here on the left somewhere. Can't quite remember, but
It'll suddenly be, there it is.
pretty sure that it was the shop from the program, because it was on a raised like little hill.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's what this one was as well. So I have a feeling they may have filmed some of the council house scenes or something similar to that around here as well, in some of the back streets.
There you go, it's just here on the left, so that's this white building.
Ah, yes. Yeah, so here we go. So there's a pub next door, which looks like it's been abandoned for a
General
long,
store.
long time. and then there's the longest there.
I'm sure that's it.
Yeah,
Is it?
It does look like it because of the setting and the sort of the rampy entrance to it. I mean,
We'll have to go back and check.
Yeah, we'll have a little Google, but I'm pretty sure it does look like the one from the series, doesn't it? It really does. Going back over this lovely little bridge again. Oh, the lights have gone green. Yay. There we go. Oh, look at all the little lambs. Little sheep and little lambs. Here we go.
Straight over.
Whoa. Whoa. Look at that view. Oh, amazing.
I like the look of the bridge better.
It's an amazing place around here though, it really is. There's the bridge.